So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knops guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the money nice than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
Every time I go to grab it, I'm like, there's other stuff on the better.
Every time he goes to grab it.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Two Beerded Guys. I'm here, and we're doing it a day early, so this is just a weird fucking show.
Looks more like his old self.
I hate you. Hey, I've been busy. I've been busy coaching. We're 4-5 on the season so far.
Okay.
Considering we're extremely young and have played, we don't have any gimmies really on our schedule till we have 2, and they're both towards the end of the season. We faced a ranked team in a doubleheader Saturday. Went 1-1. It's been a hell of a lot of fun so far, but yeah, I've been busy with that. Just signed a lease for a new place. Moving into a house that. Oh Jesus! Go ahead. I gotta answer this.
That was quick.
Yeah,
Boobs
yeah.
already.
Boobs on boobs. Oh, well, and then we also brewed beer yesterday. Well,
Sure
not
did.
this guy, but off-screen Matt and I did.
And Tyler 2.0.
Tyler 2.0 was there. Yeah, and Smell Money, smartest man in beer.
Tyler 2.0.
Christian.
Oh.
Chloe did not
No.
watch last week's show.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
He did a really great impression.
No. Fuck off.
I guess you had to be there.
Yeah.
Just no.
So
Yeah, and we're making, what are we doing this time around? West Coast IPA, I believe you said it was?
I think we are doing just
Or at least maybe a more traditional IPA?
yeah, kind of a 6 to 6.5%.
What?
It's called Brian Sucks.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah, I forgot about the name. That's pretty clever. How we come up with that one?
Oh, because Brian, our third brewer on those days, wasn't there. So
Oh, like, it's because Brian sucks.
Brian Sucks.
Kevin
Checks
Atwood. Oh, hey, speaking of being Sunday and being weird, we got some people popping on. Kevin Atwood's jumped on. What's up, buddy?
Kevin?
What's up?
And we got Grant Carlisle says, yo.
Yo, what's up, Grant?
What up, Grant?
That's Vodka Gins.
Oh, shit. Yeah, what's up, Grant? I remembered last time when he came on, and I forgot this time.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? 1 for 2. Sounds like my baseball season. All right. So, yeah.
It's just weird. It's a weird day. It was 81 degrees yesterday. Now it's like 28 or something.
Supposed to snow tomorrow.
Like,
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Or are you just fucking with me?
That's what I said on my weather app.
everything's weird and messed up, and I don't like it, but it's okay.
Midwest. If you don't get 3 seasons in a week, it's weird. So they're just really kind of leaning into it this week, I guess.
But yeah, no, I'm excited
Really
to be back.
messing with me.
We will not have a show next week. Matt's out of town. I'm out Monday. And Matt's out for both Sunday and Monday, so there's no way for us to really do it. So we'll be off again next week.
I'm gonna go live by myself.
We'll
but-
start.
That'll be a whole
That's on
different
the
show.
other channel.
Oh, yes.
That's your OnlyFans.
Yeah.
We will start getting back into a rhythm again here shortly.
This is shortly, maybe June.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Good news is my work schedule is changing just a little bit, so I'm going to be able to drink at the beer fests I go to, it looks like.
What?
Maybe not the first one. Tipton might not be changed in time, but before that, I'll be able to drink at beer fests again. And I just got approval for Hops and Coaster Drops Off.
All right.
Because for a hot moment, I didn't tell you guys, but they were trying to deny it.
You did, actually. Yeah.
Did I tell you? I couldn't remember if I did.
Yeah, you don't mention that part.
They tried to deny it. I got it fixed. We're fine. I reminded them that I asked off in March for September. And that they should figure it out if they didn't want to have to look for another night person.
Yeah.
It got changed real quick.
That's good.
Like, real fast. Because we just lost a night person, too. So it was like, yeah, what you gonna do?
When you realize you have some power as an employee.
Yeah, I know, it's fun.
Yep.
Again, when you ask off in March, bro,
Yeah.
I'm giving you more than enough time.
Hey, that's
Someone
not
say
that
6
difficult
months,
to
yeah.
request.
No. I asked for 2 days. And actually, I was like, realistically, if there is a weird scenario I can only get the Saturday, then fine. He's like, no, you can have both. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Beer lineup. What are you anticipating, Matt?
Oh, I kind of forgot to look for that. I'm going to. Well, there's the one I want to go with, but because of the name, I'm going to go with. You had a spare pair of gloves this whole time?
So extra pair of gloves.
Yes.
And the quote's even extra pair, not spare.
You know, I was really close. For
You
not
weren't,
being able to see it.
You really weren't.
Because all I can see is pair and gloves from here. So I was trying to go off memory that for a movie I haven't seen in like 10 years.
Well, that's a problem in itself. Go ahead, John.
Against my better judgment, and on the strength of Energy City, I'm going with the Bistro Smoothie. I do not like banana, but Energy City is really good. So
I'm going to go with the...
The one can that's in frame right now.
honestly, for me, it's going to be the Maestro. I'm excited for the El Song Barley Wine. I don't really care how basic bitch of me that is by picking
basic.
one of my favorite
styles
breweries.
from
But favorite styles from one of my favorite breweries. But you know what? I haven't had a barley wine from them yet. And if they're even half as good at making barley wines as they are stouts and sours, this table might rise all of a quarter of an inch. So
it's a lot for him.
They grew 3 times the size that day.
Oh, it's good to be back with you guys. I have missed this. Matt, you got anything for us, brother?
Yeah, Brett just jumped on as well. Says Sunday
Brett?
fun day. What's shaking, fellas?
He broke my pen.
Did he?
I wondered why it wasn't clicking.
You sure it wasn't just broke already?
It wasn't broke already. It was fucking there. Reem fucking broke it.
I mean, he's not the one that just sits there and just like whaps it on the table.
It was there. I don't whap it.
episode.
I do this the whole time. There's a difference.
Oh, the part that's broken is what you hit
It
all the
was
time?
there when I last was here. It was there last I was here. That is what matters. That means Reem broke it.
Okay.
2.0 my ass. Fucking piece of shit. We love you, Reem. Thank you for being on the show, bud.
It
But
was like
fuck
Tyler
you.
never left. Like, butt fuck him?
But fucking. Alrighty. Anything else, Matt? Sorry.
That's it for now.
Sorry. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
It's my favorite pen. I'm really
It's the
sad.
free one we got in the mail, right?
Yeah, it is. We need to make a new LLC that's just slightly different.
Is Mudhog actually an LLC yet?
No.
Yeah, but that would say Mudhog. I want it to be like Two Beerded Guys. Like, have an extra E.
Oh, the way you said it was like an extra R. Too birded.
Perfect. Have an extra R2 while we're at it.
Okay, we're from the dirty south, like Luda.
Wow.
Come on.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
That'd be funny as shit.
John did forewarn he might not be in the headspace on a Sunday.
I'm also in the best mood I've been in a long time for this show, so you need to pick it up.
This is like your Saturday, bud.
I know it's fucking great, but I've had no sleep basically, so it's fine.
That's why he's in such a good mood.
But I got my short nap. Hey, no sleep, but got my short nap.
So,
Yeah.
an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hour and a half this time.
Well.
I didn't do 2.
I'm willing to kind of bend to like the hour to 2 range. 2 seems pushing it, but over 2 definitely is.
John's like 3-hour nap. Let's go.
Yeah. I really think,
That's a
especially
sleep.
on a travel day, a long travel day.
That's also more
a
sleep than
3-hour
I
nap
get most
is-
nights. So.
See, that was part of my argument. I was like, Tyler's lucky to get 3 hours of sleep and a sleep.
All right, guys, our first beer is not craft at all. This is a super crisp light beer from Bud Light. It is their next. It's been in the fridge, and I wanted to just get it out of the fridge. 4%.
fair.
And honestly, I haven't tried this one yet. So
You
why
should have
not?
saved it for like a secondary beer. We're like, next.
0. Oh, that'd been funny. 0 carbs, super crisp light beer. All right.
So it's almost not like a seltzer or like a fruity thing. It's just
Nope.
Just a 0 carb.
Doc says I'm supposed to watch, my diet a little bit more. So, although my blood pressure and cholesterol was the lowest it's ever been, but my triglycerides were just slightly high. So,
Before I cut the can camera real quick, Brett says Tyler needs a wambulance.
Yeah.
And Drew,
Brett, go
popped
fuck
on-
yourself.
What's up, Drew? Says calendar confusion. Kinda. More just works what we
Someone's
got
got
right
baseball
now.
games on Monday.
I have games on Mondays through April and May. So, sometimes we'll do Monday shows and we'll have a guest host. Sometimes we'll have no show like next week. And sometimes we'll do a Sunday. So I can actually be here and not have to miss 2 full months. So for 2 months, it's chaos. And then we'll go back to normal.
Are we sure this isn't a seltzer?
It says beer.
Not a seltzer.
But
It's very carbonated.
it's a high carbonation without like being.
That's the seltzeriest beer I've
Yeah.
ever tasted in my life.
It's
Well-
it's a pretty bland flavor to boot. Like,
Exactly. With 0 carbs and no flavor in it, they got to do something to boost it up.
Oh, yeah.
Thus the high
No,
carbonation.
I'm not mad at it. I kind of like the high carb. It actually is kind of fun for like a pool or a real hot day. It'd been real nice after I got done coaching Saturday, doubleheader in 80+ degree weather.
It's even got that like seltzer, almost citrus-like finish.
I was gonna say it is kind of Alka-Seltzer.
And
I bet it settles your stomach a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of heartburn. Drink
Yep,
one of
drink
these.
one of these.
Oh my God, John and I found our new heartburn medication.
Drew says he volunteers as a tribute. or Drew, I mean, sorry.
I think Drew wants to be on the show. Is that what I'm hearing?
I think so.
And Jenny, Vodka Jen jumped on. What's up, girl?
What's up?
Jen!
She says, hey, y'all, for real, Bud Light next. She's actually a fan. It's just beer-flavored seltzer.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yes.
That
I'd have to
sums it
agree,
up.
yeah.
It's
American liquor seltzer, it is not.
or seltzer flavored beer. And American Liquors isn't a seltzer.
They have, oh no, what is, they're not seltzers, it's
They're mixed cocktails.
mixed cocktails.
Every time.
Jen told him like 6 times too.
Yeah, I mean, it drinks like a seltzer.
If you really want to drink American liquor cocktails, though, shotgun them. Which we will have a post soon when John and I figure out what we're going to post with a discount tab. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Ben just jumped on too, says, and we all know Tyler's going to be very busy on Tuesday nights.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
What's up, BJPC? Can't trust a guy with 4 names.
No. All right.
Especially when it's BJ.
There's not much to say about this.
I think Vodka Jen summed it up about as well as you can sum it up.
Yeah.
Or not Vodka Jen anymore.
No.
You have to change your nickname.
Distro Jan.
Distro Jen. Uh-oh.
Weird.
Drew and Chris have competition for best distro people in the state.
Oh. We different industries.
Yeah, but that's why I said people. Didn't say beer distro or self distro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben's feeling a little hurt over there. He says, no guest. He's just sitting right there.
Yeah, it was canceled basically on my way here. I didn't know. All right. Fuck off.
We did have a guest. I didn't book it. It's still canceled.
It's weird.
So,
Hey, I blame it on a Sunday.
are you saying it's not just a you thing, John? It's an us thing?
No, it's usually a him thing. Don't let him lie. The numbers would say it's usually a John thing.
That's what it is.
I mean, but John, you're part of us, so...
Yeah. What I do reflects upon you guys.
Oh, God. No. All right, so we score these beers out of a 5 scale, quarter increments, 0.25 to 5. 3 is perfectly average, above 3 above average, 4 or higher seek out, 4, 7, 5, and 5. Under 3 is below average, but that 2 to 3 range is relatively drinkable. Under 2, so 1 to 2 is kind of that, I purchased this, it was given to me. Whatever, I'll drink it. Under 1 is drain pour. Unfortunately, we have had our share of those on this show.
Yes.
But because we ain't no bitch, we don't drain pour on this show because there are sober kids in Africa. You know what? We don't have a guest to make laugh, and Matt laughed for me, and now I'm happy. Like, I hate saying it when there's no guest because half of my fun saying that is watching the guest's reaction. Yeah. And without a guest, I was like, oh, fuck. And Matt just went...
I knew it was coming. Still got me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm happy. I was like, oh, this is going to land flat when nobody's smiling and it's not fun. Get Matt to smile. And I'm like, yes. All right. So time to score this beer. Unfortunately, Matt does count today because there's only 3 of us. Thanks, Kevin Groover.
Pup dog. God damn you.
Pup dog, you act like being a GM of a business keeps you busy. Fuck. But... enjoy the Sinkhole. If you're in the Bloomington area, go check out Sinkhole because our boy Pup Dog is down there, which means that motherfucker being ran good. Check out the Sinkhole in Bloomington. And that's a ad for Pup Dog. I'm giving Sinkhole a little love, but it's really for Pup Dog. Because if you're in Bloomington, turn around and come back. But
Come for the Purdue guy.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
John, give me your score, baby.
Well, so I'm really gonna have to default to what's on the can in the can.
Nothing? Yeah.
Light
Mission
beer
accomplished, sir.
with natural flavors and fruit juice for color. They don't use fruit juice for flavor; they use it for color. Like
That's hilarious.
It is like technically a seltzer, but it doesn't say seltzer.
Is this like the malt beverage
It's
category?
not on the can. It's fine. I'll go 2.75.
I'm giving it a 3 1/4. I'm gonna drink the shit out of this on the boat this year.
Yeah, there's a much better seltzer I would drink above this.
See, I don't like seltzers all that well.
Well, it's not even a seltzer.
I know, that's why I like it.
But what's on the can?
Exactly. It tastes like a super light beer. It just has a high carbonation
What's
level.
your score?
This is fun fucking with John. This is gonna be a good day.
Since it's such a weird thing, I'm struggling how to score it. Because, like, comparing it to a seltzer, which is what it more makes me think of, like John said, I would rather drink a Truly, now with real fruit juice.
And used for more than just color.
Yeah. And, you know, it's got more flavor. But for, like, if I wanted a beer, I'd probably drink, like, a different beer.
Yeah.
But this is something entirely different. This is more situational, like, on a boat or a hot day, like...
I'm on a boat, mother.
This has a place, but I'd probably grab a seltzer sitting in the same cooler beside it instead. I'll give it a 3. Like it is what it is, and it does what it's trying to do, I guess.
And
The
it's a 3
problem
average.
for its place, it'd be like 10th place for its place. Like it's not.
But it's the only one of its place. Like it's
No, you'd find you just described a situation, a scenario where a ton of different beers would fit that. Better
I
than
thought you
this
meant
one.
like the style itself. Sorry, I was misfollowing you there.
I agree with Matt. 3 is a good score for it. Fuck off, John.
Couple of
It's a
comments.
2.75.
Grant says, "LOL, distro gin and getting it done."
Yes.
And he also says, "Sunday fun day, trophy yellow smiling." I don't know if those are just random words or if there's a meaning I'm missing.
Somebody's gonna have to tell me because I didn't sit with you guys that much that day. If I missed something,
I don't.
And by much, I mean I didn't sit with y'all like at all that day.
At all.
Yeah, if that
I
didn't
met
come out,
Grant, like, right
I have
before we
forgotten
left.
that as well. Apologies, Grant.
Hey, I met Grant right before we left.
Brett was also throwing out the "you forgot tickles your Elmo."
Yeah, I did that on purpose. It's fine. We didn't do any of the above.
Drew says, "Bet his maple jacket tastes better." I'm not sure
I am
exactly where
sure
that
it
came in.
does.
Sorry, Drew. Caught that a little late.
Did you get into the old Billy Gravedigger
Billy D.
Gravedigger
Williams.
Billy, whatever it is?
And
New release this weekend.
I can't wait to compare this to what a maple jacket is, though, just in general, because it's barley wine.
And Kirsten Carnahan says, "Could have done another girlfriend episode and had a guest, kissy blow face."
Yeah, about that.
We did just find out.
Actually, our
shortly
new guest is walking in right now.
Kylie's not old enough to drink yet.
Damn it!
prior.
We could eat dog
Evidently,
treats.
she's old enough to eat dog treats, but whatever.
on her own.
Yeah.
Is that old enough or not too old? Which one does that fall in?
I don't know.
That was so damn funny.
Kind of like the Easter Bunny. Like, is it too old or not old enough? Like,
Kylie comes downstairs. Hey, Kai, what you been up to? I mean, I didn't just eat dog treats with peanut butter. What?
could have just kept it right there. Oh,
Or just not said
There was
anything.
no daring about it. There was just out of the blue.
Ben clarified another GF, not necessarily girlfriend.
Oh, I knew it.
gluten-free.
Oh, I knew it. I knew what she meant.
I guess that has more than one meaning.
Yeah, gluten-free because, you know, there's so many great ones.
Or there's also like Tyler's GFC hat. GF has many meanings. Good friends.
The Good Friends Club. I almost wore that one today. But I decided to give some love to our friends at River North today.
We never do that.
That's because that never
Never.
happens.
I actually don't wear this hat all that often. It's a little weirdly tight, like dead in the middle for me.
We did, speaking of Brew Day and River North, we had my 2-year-old double Avarice that I've just been sitting on.
Nice.
Forgot that it was up there. I was like, oh, let's take this to Brew Day.
Good choice.
It was still pretty boozy.
That one's one of the ones that they don't hide it from you in that one.
Like, it drank pretty smooth, but you knew it was there. Like, it was not hiding
This is
it.
the definition of a fucking smoothie.
That 19% did not really taper down much.
Like, this thing's the definition of a smoothie.
Well, I mean, if you want it on the can, it better be in the
Sure,
can,
I
right?
got as much beer as everybody else. I
If
couldn't
you
tell.
want it in the can,
In the
make
can
sure
or
it's on the
Danner?
can.
All right, this is Energy City Brewing's Bistro Smoothie. Pink guava and banana. What's wrong with you?
No.
If you need to pour a little bit in mine, I don't think I gave myself as much.
No,
It does smell a bit nannery.
I had so much foam, I couldn't tell like how much beer was actually in it.
Yeah.
Although you did like the Bananas Foster last week though, right?
Fucker.
Not really.
Oh,
You gave it a 4.5.
Yeah, like
Really?
Tyler was like, "Was it good?" I was like, "I don't remember it being like super standout." He's like, "It was a 4.5 on the
Abuse
show."
of stout. Oh, you gave it a 4.25. My bad.
Ooh. I'm like, well, that
You
must
gave
have
it a seek out. Well,
Yeah, must have been better than I remembered it.
all right. So this bistro smoothie, pink guava and banana flavored Berliner style ice, contains real fruit for full and consistent flavor. Invert and swirl can before serving, which I did and I rolled because that's how I roll.
He's trying to say something.
I just don't even know what to push for that.
Oh damn,
Oh, Britt says the citrine and topaz that you drank on Easter was still good.
dude, it
You
was.
still have one of those?
Not anymore. John and I ate the last one, or John, Rhett and I drank the last one
I mean, like, but from before, like, until just recently, you still had it?
from the most recent ones I got. Yeah,
Jeez.
which is still over a year, but.
Banana texture, but not flavor as much. The guava's kind of overpowering the banana.
It's tart.
Yeah, the banana's more on the nose. Like, I was like, oh, John's gonna hate this. It smells like a banana. But
Banana
drinking
texture
it's like,
and
it's
nose,
really
not a
there.
ton of flavor on it. Not a ton of banana flavor on it. There's a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
The first drink caught me off guard with the tartness because I was expecting more banana. It's not like it's overly tart. We've definitely drank more tart beers.
The nose just kind of throws you for a curveball when you drink
When
it.
you're expecting that banana sweetness and it's just not there. We're not really 100% sure how old this is
Finish
because
is a little smoother, though.
the
like,
best
sweeter.
by date on the bottom says
12/3.
12/3/2023. So either it's supposed to be 3/12/2023 or it was 12/3/2022 and they turned the year too early. I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure.
Because
they probably did a European
this
date,
type
the
of sour is
12th
not
of
lasting till
March.
December of this year.
No, I wouldn't know. So it's...
And Brett says they used real fruit for color in this, so that's probably where that's coming in from.
I love the fact that it said real fruit for color on the Bud Light can. That makes
Well
me
played,
so
Brett.
happy.
all the words got so much smaller on these buttons.
It got a quarter point bump, I think, on the last one just because it said that.
So,
I like it. It's just missing the banana.
it's weird to me. It's... Nothing's blending super well. It's almost compartmentalized sorts of flavors in it.
There's more than one flavor.
Right?
I'm getting guava and guava.
It's like I bit into a banana and tasted guava.
It's just weird. It's got a chalky texture, mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel.
I can't say it's bad, but it is weird.
Chalky but smooth. It is just... I don't know.
So
Glad you go first.
The one coach I've ever fired in my life, one of our old players is graduating this year, and he was asking for phone numbers to get addresses, shit like that. And he's like, "Hey, can I have Adam's phone number, Jonas's phone number, and Qualls?" Which Qualls is the one I fired. And I'm like, "Here's Adam's, here's Jonas's." Dude, I deleted his number as like when it got to Qualls. I'm like, I deleted his number as soon as I fired his ass. He's like, "Oh yeah, no problem." I'm like, no. God, I hope I don't run into him at his open house. Fuck me. But
You hope you don't run into the guy at his open house?
no, the other dude that he's inviting.
Oh.
The one coach I've ever fired.
Ah.
Yeah.
That'd be my luck. God damn it. Took that day off work too.
Whoa, excuse me.
Take the day off work to deal with.
Oh, that's not a good burp.
No.
I bet not. So yeah, I'm gonna score this. It doesn't have banana, so it's gonna lose a quarter point for me. So it's gonna be a 2.75.
I'm gonna go 2.5.
That's
Like,
fine.
It's
There's a range of scoring that you could put this in, and I think I would agree with almost all of
I
it.
mean, the texture is kind of reasonable, but like we don't normally get that belchy off of the show very often. So when we get that, usually it's like a bad sign for me.
Yeah.
And we all three.
Yes.
And I don't know, I like guava more than most, and I'm just like, that was just all guava and nothing else to balance it out besides a banana texture,
Right.
which made it almost more weird.
Yes.
Not that it was
because of
bad, it
that,
was just weird. And I don't think I liked it.
I'm gonna go 2.25. Like, let's just continue.
See,
on down.
I was the average before the average even averaged, Tyler. Suck it.
So what I'm hearing is
Well,
Matt's still the average because he's a little bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. People confuse me. So guess what? Now we're going to go with a whole lot more ABV.
I was confused. Like, were they upside down boobs this time?
No, I wish. Boobs are boobs. Urban Artifact.
Like, how did you take that picture? Are you standing on your hands?
Hobnail. Wild Canadian Blueberry Midwest Fruit Tart at 10.1%. Or 3.2 pH, I mean.
3.2 pH.
Don't really get that on most cans.
No.
pH stat? If only we had some test strips, we could see if they're right. Be like, you motherfuckers.
I do have some tests.
Yeah, but it doesn't give you an exact 3.2 or...
You got to match it up with the color.
I mean,
And this will probably stay in a little red.
I have some test drops at my apartment for the fish tank, but, it's probably not worth the juice on the squeeze on that one.
No.
Matt hurries up, runs home.
This looks like grape juice.
It sure does.
Looks like blueberry juice.
And I don't think that that's a bad thing for this beer.
No, I don't think so either. It's pretty.
She a pretty one. Hey, pretty beer. I went out with a pretty girl earlier. It's a good day.
That's why he's in a good mood.
I am in a good mood. Just got lunch, showed her my new place. That was it. Nothing fun. Nothing crazy.
Is that what we call it?
Nothing fun, he said.
That's not what I meant.
Uh,
Nothing crazy. Nothing.
Let's have dinner
Over
and a
top.
movie. By dinner, I mean let's have sex and movie. I
Nope.
mean let's tape it.
Dinner and just hung out. Or lunch and just hung out. It was nice. It was a good time.
That's a bit tart.
I keep hoping I can wear her down till she date me, you know? It's kind of my theory. Just be awesome all the time. Yeah.
That's what's tough for you.
It really is, but I'm trying, you know?
Got Steve Urkel.
I dropped the ball. I was supposed to... Did we even finish? Oh, yeah, we did finish scoring that. I forgot
Wearing
to
you
write that.
down, girl.
You know,
God.
You know, that's my goal. You know, just, you know, be awesome all the time. I did drop the ball a little bit. I was supposed to go with her to pick up her kid one day and drove home from baseball and forgot.
It's okay. He's almost doing the same thing to the show. It's not a you thing. It's a him thing.
Yeah.
Well, we ended practice early, and I was like, oh, I get extra time to sleep because we ended practice early. No, I was supposed to do something. It's fine. So, but other than that, I'm trying to be awesome all the time.
I think I'm still getting not banana burps, which isn't helping this, but
Very tanniny.
Yep.
that's the word I think I was looking for.
Blueberry skin.
Like, that's tannin.
Tannins.
It's all the tannins. If you're a wine drinker, you might not mind this.
I think that's a fair statement
Well, depends, I guess, on what wine
on
you
your
like.
style, but yeah, I mean this does lean more wine flavored than anything I'd put in the beer category.
And not even flavor wise, just that tannin.
It's got a nice little bit of tartness.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had a little more flavor, though. Besides just tannin. I have a lot of tannin, a little bit of tart, and then just...
Yeah.
It's more just the blueberry tartness than the blueberry flavor for me. Like I could have gone for a little more. I don't know. When I've had blueberries, I remember not, being kind of sour and sweet. Like I'm not getting really the sweet out of it.
I'm wanting something extra in this to balance and blend with it.
Yeah. Wait,
And
did you say was this a tart ale or something though, Tyler? Before I chastise it too bad.
Fruit tart.
Fruit tart. Well, I mean, it's not a Pop Tart, but
No, but what do they do with Pop-Tarts? Oftentimes they put icing on them. Or there's a little bit of sugar in it.
or a lot of bit of sugar in them.
Or a lot of bit of sugar.
Speaking of Pop-Tarts, what's your favorite flavor?
I mean, there's one right answer here. Wild berry.
Wrong.
Yep.
See, I kind of like, and frosted always. So frosted is,
That's the given. Yeah.
yeah, that's a given.
Who eats plain Pop Tarts?
I like blueberry or
Psychopath.
strawberry.
Brown sugar.
I thought I was like, he's not gonna s'more. I thought you were gonna go s'more.
Oh, no. Really?
or
the diabetes?
fudge.
No.
Chocolate fudge is good.
It's not bad, but about halfway through it, I'm like, this is diabetes in a Pop-Tart.
Strawberry.
Which they all are, but the others hide it a little better.
Ben throws out cherry.
You psychopath.
Well,
I don't want children's medicine with my Pop-Tart.
we're presuming with icing. that was the aforementioned, caveat. I don't know
But
that I've
it
seen.
needs something like that.
I see strawberry all the time, but I don't really see cherry Pop Tarts very much. Now that I've been looking in the
Never
Pop-Tart
mind.
aisle for a
Actually,
while.
I don't like brown sugar.
What?
I actually gonna go with Wildberry. I'm agreeing with Matt now.
I don't even know what happened.
I don't know it. I don't like this. Why is he agreeing with me?
He looked at his phone and then completely changes his mind.
Yeah.
That's clearly wrong.
Yeah, something's off here. There might be some.
This is fun.
He's even leaning back, hiding the phone. So he had to change his answer to get some pics or something.
No pics.
Video.
Nope. I told you. I like this girl.
She doesn't like brown sugar.
Yeah, I'm just perplexed.
All right, so what do we think about this beer?
Need something.
Need something? Is that kind of the...
Yeah, I feel like it needs something, but at the same point, if it's a tart beer, this is tart. Like, if you sweeten it, then it's not going to be a tart.
It can be a tart while having a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah, we have those all the time.
Well, I mean, it's
On
I
a
mean,
regular basis, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, fine. I just think like it's not like pucker tart. It's just tart, and there's not like a sweet. But I'm afraid the level of tartness this is. If you sweeten it, then there wouldn't be.
If you give me
Tart
a little
enough.
more of blueberry sweetness and a little less of the blueberry skin
Okay.
to use that kind of sweetness, that would work.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
I
you
get on board
go
with
that wild berry sort of jamming.
Yeah.
that.
Either way.
Yeah.
All right, fair. I would agree with that statement there. Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't need to be a sugary sweet.
You don't need to take just a cup of sugar and dump it in, but...
I mean, it'd probably help it though.
It just needs something else to flavor. Also, some lemon in this would be good.
That's the opposite of
I
sweet.
think that would make it too.
Oh, it
Blueberry
tastes
lemon?
great. I think it tastes great, but
The
also,
flavor would help, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I originally said it just needs something else in it.
It just made me laugh how we
Okay,
went
fair.
from like icing and like sweetness to like, you know what sounds good? Lemon.
But like,
It just needs something extra.
Oh, I agree.
All right, like a lemonade though, like
Needs to
which
be a
is
little
lemon
bit
with
like-
some sugar in it, would be a great balance with this.
Yeah.
Needs to be a little bit like us at events sometimes, a little extra.
A little extra. Just a little extra.
Yeah.
Instead of a little sweet or a little instead of too sweet, too extra.
Well, sweet. Dr. Pepper, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. This isn't bad, but it is lacking. I'd go with 2.5.
John?
I think for what it is and what it tries to be, I think
Also-
a 3 is a good score.
Also very drinkable for 10.1.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. 2.75.
For what it says it is, I mean, it's a 3. It is what it says it is.
I agree.
I just feel like it could do more.
I love how Matt's score jumped as soon as I reminded him
I
it was
need to do that on
10.1.
purpose.
Well, no shit.
Yeah. You have to throw that subtle reminder in it.
Well, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
There's nothing to look at, John.
I know. I'm not. You're not leaning away from me, so.
On the premise of my ABV whoredom, I would almost say that deserves to go from a 2.5 to a 3 with being a 10, but it is still a little lack on the flavor, so I'm going to stick with 2.75 instead. I'm just going to slight tweak on the original.
You know,
there.
Drew, if he's still watching, was about to text us, and him and Stefan were about to be like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, hey.
ABV4 is not doing his job.
Sorry, Drew. I still have principles, man. I just forgot. I didn't realize that. It didn't drink like 10 at all. Like, that drank hella smooth, so kudos to that for him.
Yeah, no, it really didn't. We'll do one more, and then we're going to take our break.
What'd you rate it?
3 as well.
3 as well.
Yeah, I agreed with you.
All right.
Yeah, I just literally went, I agree. There was no reason to drag that on.
Yeah. That is fair.
We had said everything there was about it.
So, on Brew Day on Saturday,
Yeah, tell us a little more.
we did discuss and put down some preliminary plans for the Noblesville Barbecue. Smo helping out Mudhog, B&Q on the barbecue side of things, and then started to plan the Two Beerded Guys homebrew. So, I know we talked about you guys pouring. So, we are thinking the Hellas Lager for sure.
You guys had graters? Sorry.
What the fuck is he talking about?
There's a graters cup in the trash can right beside me. I fucking love graters.
Obviously, he was done with what I was saying, so.
I'm listening, though. So we're...
No, I just got distracted. No, yeah.
Have we moved forward with that? Are we actually going to try to do that?
I literally just said we're in the preliminary stages of
Yeah,
coordinating this.
but I
How do you get
also
done?
know us sometimes. Yeah.
We've been in the preliminary stages of a lot of things, and that's as far as it got.
Listen, the only reason we don't do this is if you guys don't.
Touche.
What?
Go.
What's the date of it again?
April or August 19th, didn't you say?
I think so.
8/19, I think.
Or should be good.
Yeah.
And we got Sherry Danner on. Mama
The
D says, hello, guys.
What's up, Mom? That's... Didn't expect that one. All right. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. It's good.
What the fuck? I love that, but at the same time, it just kind of went.
Oh,
I think she forgot what we did for a while.
do you think so?
Yeah.
Which Ben says, Share Bear! To which she replies, not much going on. And Jim just jumped on as well.
Who?
Jim Monroe.
Jim!
Says, trying to hop for me on a Sunday, huh?
Yeah, I wanted to drink.
Yeah,
It's been a week. I wanted to drink.
it has been a week.
This beer is another one we don't know how old it is. I'm trying to get rid of some of the shit in the fridge when it's just the three of us. But I did make sure and...
Yeah, I can tell. It's been a pretty shitty night.
Hey.
You gave us one good one at the end.
I gave us a good one at the end.
Hey, the next one's usually at least solid.
This fucking
Well, no,
payback for you guys drinking the one beer I opened a crate for.
There wasn't a sticker on it or anything, man. Like,
Yes,
dicks.
you weren't here.
Fucking dicks.
Tell us what we can and cannot drink.
I leave
That's
you
your
alone
job.
for 1 week.
you're the gatekeeper of the beers over there. When you're not here, what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're left to our own devices, man.
Yeah.
It made me laugh. It really did. Because I literally went, that's literally the beer I opened the crate for.
We didn't drink any River North or any Ale Song.
Evidently, we should have.
No, as long as it wasn't this one.
Yeah, well, next time. Grab whatever fucking barley wine you got.
That's how you lose your nuts. It goes sex and then barley wine, and they're real close.
Barley wine is life.
Depending on the barley wine.
And some barley wines, that might be higher.
Yeah.
So every now and again, you get that starfish, just kind of laying there, right?
All right, this is the Nectar of Aristeus. Sure. Peach Cobbler, Milkshake IPA, River Styx Brewing. Our Nectar of Aristeus series blends your favorite style with our favorite treats. The variant is supercharged with fresh peach and vanilla bean. I'm hoping the flavors are still there because that sounds fucking fantastic. But it's 5.5%. I have no idea how old that is.
Well, some of the flavors are still there.
Also a flavor that shouldn't be there.
And Ben says River North is in Denver, right? Yes, sir, it is. If you're that way, highly recommend checking them out.
I don't get anything.
And
It's really metallic to me. Unless it's just...
I'm not really getting that.
It might be not blending well with the blueberry.
Sorry, I gotta wait a second.
Yeah. See what it looks like.
It's not what it looks like, John! I fucking hate you. No?
No?
I mean, okay, I'm like after a couple drinks, like the finish, I kind of see where you're getting at. I don't know that that's what it is, but I think it's kind of more just some of the flavor having dropped out. The peach is definitely about gone, but the vanilla's still
Peach
there.
is still there more than I expected. And the vanilla's still
It's there.
solid, but they said they use vanilla bean. That helps.
Oh, yeah.
That helps keep that flavor around. And so...
I just don't like it.
Oh, this
I
might
don't know if the...
I think this is more on us than them at this point.
Oh, for sure. I don't mind the flavor. It's out of Pennsylvania, it appears like. Yep. So...
Yeah.
Oh, Ben says he has 28 hours in Denver in May.
Perfect, because I have some beer you need to pick up while you're over there for me.
Definitely check out River North. We might have a couple others for you to take a look at.
Oh, there's already a couple beers in a
And
box
go to
for us.
Ballesteria as well.
And Brett says he definitely needs a wambulance.
Not to fucking stab a bitch. Brett, I'm off work tonight. I might swing by in your sleep. Just
And then, all right, full disclosure, it took me a second to really kind of get what that was. Now I get it. Wambulance.
it took you a minute.
Yeah.
It's an ambulance that's whining.
Yep. Yeah. I pieced it together there at the end.
You understood, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Ben says remind him on the 12th. Look at that.
On May 12th?
May 12th.
You're gonna be out of town on my fucking birthday,
May
you
the
piece of
12th.
shit.
Well, if he brings back your beer,
Ooh, good point.
then
Never mind. I love you very much.
But your birthday's on Mother's Day, you piece of shit.
It happens often. Yeah.
Mama D says be nice.
Love you, Mom.
But you can't wait to kick him out of the house.
All right.
I'm not sure if that was aimed at Ben or Tyler.
All right, back to this.
Or us.
The flavor's not bad. It's definitely older. It's not full. But I could see where this would be pretty solid.
Yeah, if the peach was still present in this probably would be pretty good. I'm kind of sad that we didn't get to it earlier.
As is, It's John to go first. I don't know why I started score.
Oh yeah, no,
John was
I
going to
don't
let
like
me go
it.
first.
There's
too.
a flavor in there that I don't like, and it is sad because the vanilla's there, the peach is there. Like I can see where they're going, and I think it would have been really good. But I don't know if it's metallic or medicinal. There's just something that I don't like in it. So I'm gonna go like a 2. Well, I don't think it executed well.
Ben asked, free shipping and handling?
For you, yeah.
Yeah, you're flying. Put it in your bag. Walk on the damn plane.
Actually, you probably can't walk on with that. It's over 8 ounces.
I don't really know. He brings me beer home when he flies. I don't know how he does it.
Probably checks his bags.
He
Probably
never
check your
checks
bag.
when he flies.
Oh well, then maybe he can.
I don't really. It's rare for him to check a bag. Yeah, I don't know how he does it, but I get beer, and that's all that matters. It won't be many. It'll be like 2 or 3.
Plus whatever you bring home for yourself.
Which I suggest.
Is he a prison wallet or what?
He's a pilot. Because he's a pilot. Sorry. I'm going to go 2 1/4. I think it has huge upside. It's just not there right now, and that's mostly our fault. You said 2, right?
I did.
There's something at the very end that I don't quite like. I don't know if it's full. It's not the metallic. I think that John's getting. I see where he was getting it. That is a little weird. This is more our fault than anything else. I think though that might be a byproduct of that.
Let me see this can.
On the premise of like vanilla still being there, the peach almost being there, and this probably being pretty good, but just right now this time, I'm gonna give it a 2.5, and would like to have seen it been better, probably fresher. I'm sure it definitely had potential.
I'm gonna search this and see. Where is this?
How old it is?
Yeah. Peach cobbler. I know it is very engaging material right now.
Hey, we try. So, anyway, Matt, what'd you even score it? I wasn't paying attention.
2.5.
2.5?
Yeah, it probably deserved better if we would have had to it, but
Is this the first one we've had from this brewery?
it doesn't sound terribly familiar.
I don't remember it.
River Styx out of Massachusetts.
Is it Massachusetts? It is Massachusetts. That's definitely the state of Massachusetts.
It is.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I just realized it. Is this the break time? Or we're just gonna break?
It is. We are going to do our break here. Thanks, guys. I know it's weird. It's a Sunday. We're off a little bit. John wasn't really like all that focused to do the show.
Still not.
No.
I am. I
trying to find when
am
this came out.
beyond ADD right now, which is not helping.
Kind of like the me sticks. Like Sundays are weird.
A little bit. I agree. Isn't that what we ended up titling the show?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Anyway.
ADD. Squirrel.
We'll be right back. We got 3 more beers to drink, including what I am expecting to be stupid good because we haven't had a bad beer by Ale Song yet.
Yeah, no.
We've not had anything that wasn't really good.
I don't think we've scored anything under a 4, really. So even the sours have been 4.
We've had about damn near perfect from them. That's
Yeah.
about it.
So I'm excited. It's a barley wine. Barley wine is life. We'll be right back. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudog being Q.
Behind the
Not on we're back.
Wow.
Sundays are weird.
Sundays are
Matt hit the wrong button, but
I didn't know it was on the mouse. I hit something on the soundboard and it like.
Oh,
flipped it
you
over.
hit the... yeah.
behind the camera is...
Off screen, Matt.
He pushes buttons.
Off screen can't push the right
Wrong.
buttons.
Off screen, I have one job.
I have like 3. None of them are really difficult, but
We'll be
All
right
of them
back.
involve button pushing.
We'll be right back, guys. And he's bad at all of them.
John and off-screen man, big bushy beards and awesome hats. Two bearded guys. Oh yes they are 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 two bearded
I was
guys.
like, what's this pretty like Griffith? No.
Two bearded guys.
He's a dog.
He
He
got
has to shave
groomed.
himself.
He got groomed.
He got
okay.
groomed.
God.
Oh, hey, welcome back, guys.
That's like one time we had a networking group that I was in, and we had like some kind of thing going around, some exercise, something. And I was like, well, what would your spirit animal be? And came to me, I was like, well, clearly I'm a dog. And they're like, huh? I was like, hairy, I love food, and I like a good belly rub. And I'm loyal, like dog.
I love it. I love it.
Half of them laugh, half of them stare at me like, what the fuck?
Half I'm worried about you.
Yeah, they're like, I don't want to network with this guy.
That was
That was the last time they got together, actually.
Yeah.
I really wish he'd have been like, yeah, actually.
Actually, it was, yeah.
Nope, I left there after I got out of the outbound sales world.
All right, our next beer, first beer of this part, is Upland Brewing's Teddy Bear Kisses. Russian Imperial Stout aged on cacao, 10% ABV. Out of that shithole down south of Indy of Bloomington, Indiana.
A lot of Bloomington getting thrown out today.
Yeah, needs to be just thrown the fuck out the state.
Can you just imagine, like, part of the state of Indiana just getting,
Fuck it out the window, son.
I'd be cool with that. If you could just draw a circle around Bloomington and yeet it to Ohio where other shitholes are, it'd be perfect. You know, it's fine.
Just eat it.
Just yeet it. Just right the fuck out the state.
So related, I actually went to Upland Brewing fairly recently.
Which location?
They're off of 82nd Street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Good.
Enjoyed the food. It was we showed up on a random Pacers watch party night
Oh, that's
because
fun.
they are an official sponsor.
That's fun.
So
Wait, are they a sponsor or? Anyway, so
yeah, I just said Upland.
they're the sponsor.
They're the
Okay,
sponsor.
I wasn't sure. I figured it was somebody else.
No,
But yeah, that was fun. How's the food?
it's good.
It was good. What'd you get?
It's been like 3 or 8 weeks or 6 weeks. So I think I got a salmon something.
Oh, you brought it up like you were.
I know. I then generically said it was good food. Then you give me specifics. I'm like, oh fuck.
like-
Now I got to try to remember.
It was
I don't know what
good.
to fucking do.
I said it was good.
It was good. You should go and figure it out
I
for
want to
yourself.
know what you got.
I spoke my piece.
Got a salmon sandwich or some bullshit.
Salmon sandwich?
He did get a salmon sandwich. I remember him telling us actually.
No,
It was good.
As soon as you said that, I remember.
not like cedar plank, not a salmon patty, not like
a
fried
sandwich. It's like a
a
blackened
salmon
salmon
sandwich.
sandwich.
No, it wasn't trailer park salmon. It wasn't mackerel in a can. That we call salmon.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was a salmon patty.
Brett says he said he was a Fruit Loop, well-rounded and a colorful personality. I like it.
Yeah, that's why he's a Fruit Loop. It's a little bitter, more bitter than I remember.
I was gonna say this tastes a little different than I remembered it. Like
It's a little more bitter than I remember.
it's been a while since I really had some teddy bear kisses
The cocoa strong.
Or kisses.
or kisses. It's a rough life.
At brew day, Ginny goes, "So Matt, you see anybody?"
Please tell me everyone laughed.
It was
Well,
just
there's
me
all-
out there.
Yeah, counting her, there was 4 of us. So.
It's okay, Matt.
yeah, one of these days.
Well, Matt always laughs.
Yeah.
Oh, Gina. That's fantastic.
Well, in her defense, it was after Reem and his lady friend had just left, so, you know, we were just going, oh, how long they
Well,
known
she
each other?
realized that Reem left Matt for a woman, so she figured Matt needed someone.
Hey, you know, I'm always there for you, Reem.
Strong on the cocoa, little light on the body, so little watery.
A little more,
10% though.
I don't necessarily.
with
I
the
don't
cocoa,
think
it
it's
is a little,
bad. It is just.
a little more bitter than I recalled, though. But
Yeah,
that's
And now it's been a while since I've had it,
it's been a while.
but yeah, it's just a little more bitter than I expected.
I agree. Like this definitely tastes different than I remembered, but with it being a good bit of time, I kind of don't know how well I remembered either.
It reminds me of a slightly better version of some of those Pinkos.
Yeah.
And how bitter they were.
Yeah.
This reminds me of a slightly better version.
Yeah. Should have got a Pinko over there if we want to try it.
No, we're good. We're good.
We should try it at some point.
Why?
To torture ourselves.
Wait, which one is it? If it's the hazelnut, I'm willing to try it.
Well, we'll see.
It's one of the few that were tolerable.
I mean, we're already torturing ourselves tonight.
It's the old red and yellow label.
So it might not be infected.
Right.
Or it might be. It's hard telling. But
it was prior to Jason ownership.
I mean, I wasn't going to say that, but yeah.
You could just say it was under original management.
I don't think that was original management.
No, it wasn't.
So that wouldn't apply either. Prior.
Okay, prior.
Since we're off the rails, we might as well do this. Make sure you check out our sponsors on the right side of your screen. There will be 2 changing soon, or 1 changing soon. How many do we have up for Pete right now?
1.
All right, I didn't know if you left this or the first thing up or not. So we have Water Performance Technologies. We'll be switching not because the sponsee is changing, but we're going to switch over to Big Pete's seasonings, which are launching very, very soon.
Yes.
We're excited for that. Pete's a great dude. Knows how to fucking cook. So.
And great seasonings.
And it's keep it simple, stupid for non-cook cooks. People who like to cook but don't know how, or don't know, oh man, I want to use a seasoning, but I don't want to make my own because I don't have time, or I don't know what works well for this.
But as somebody who does cook, they're good.
Yeah, especially if you're in a hurry.
Above me,
and like I like them because I don't always have time to like do my thing that I like to do with all my different seasonings. John's the same way, with 2 kids and everything else he does. Sometimes it's just, I just need something. Oh, yep, that'll work.
Yep.
I'm excited to grab some of the porkin. Matt needs all the porkin. We're gonna have to buy him a few. But I'm excited for the porkin. The taco seasoning's already great. We've talked about it on the show.
The taco seasoning is
yeah, make sure you check it out. Again, it's Big Pete's seasoning, named after Ugly Pete's late father. So not only is it great tasting seasonings, it's also after a pretty cool dude. So
Tyler, Brett is requesting for you to move your dome so he can see what the quote is. Well, I guess you didn't need to be more specific, Brett.
And I don't think it's actually a music lyric. We just wanted to throw them.
Well, no, technically it
actually
is. In one of the battles.
Oh, it is.
No, it's not the
You're
battle.
right. I do live in a trailer with my mom.
No, it's a different part than that entirely. Did either of you watch this movie last month that we had to watch it?
Like 4 weeks ago.
I just quoted it.
Oh, it's when he's working on his car, we shall say.
But Tyler's right, too.
Yeah, it does come back up, but this is the specific... Oh, that's a good dick.
That is a great dick. God, has it been that long since we've changed that?
It's April. It's like our first April show, right?
Giant
Should
stone.
be the
Yeah, I
second
think
one.
so. Yeah, giant stone phallus.
Third one. It should be the third one, and we've missed one. So it's the second one. That's fantastic.
It's a nice looking dick.
That's a nice looking rock.
We got some kind of Stonehenge joke, right? Like, one of us can come up with that, can't we?
I mean, I can't, but...
If we put our heads together, could we?
Yeah, I get it. That was pretty good. Nice job, Matt.
All right, well. Great show.
Are you going to sit down? Because,
I couldn't push
I mean, the show's great. We're just staring at your
I
ass.
couldn't
But
push the pin in. Sorry.
you should be.
Yeah. It's all right.
I mean,
Who scores?
what'd you say?
So who scores? Get the train back on
Well, I'm
track.
trying to see what Cameron Reed just sent us.
Oh, Cam! What's up, brother?
So,
He texted me when we were having the last show, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "Oh man, I'm meaning to reach out. We need to have
no, bad. I don't know. I can't find it.
Carmack's Day coming up sometime soon." He's like, "I was thinking the same thing." It's like, "Yeah."
The damn meta thing, it's hard to find comments on there sometimes. It alerts and it's like, oh, you have this, and you click, it's like, good luck finding it.
Yeah.
It says, "That looks good and rock hard."
I get it. Because it's a rock that looks like a dick.
Nice.
Nice. All right. So Teddy Bear Kisses, score-wise, it's not bad. It's a little more bitter than I'd like, but also not unlike what the style should be.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a 3.75. I think very drinkable, 10%. Fits. It's good Indiana beer.
Not gonna get quite as high, just on personal flavor preferences. I'll give it a 3.5.
10%.
I know that's why it's why it's still a 3.5. Like 10% smooth drinking, but I really don't like that bitter level to it, and
It's what a lot of Russians were when it first became.
Yeah, I just remember it tasting a lot different. My mind, I remember the flavor that I remember being different, and I preferred it
He
a lot
remembers
more.
the flavor. He remembers.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope you
I
catch
bet he
that.
remembers it.
I bet so. That flavor. That he remembered.
Jim Monroe says he liked that one better than the polar bear kisses. I actually, the last time I tried polar bear was really impressed.
I've
with
always
it.
liked polar bear,
But I've only had it on draft as well, so that might have been a factor.
I had a can of polar bear this year.
Oh, did you, Cam?
It was solid.
See, to me, that
Last year.
that is asking for a variant. That is, I think, strong. Obviously, very strong in the cocoa. Little bit watered down. I think it needs something else to balance it out. I think for what this is, it's average. I'm going to 3.
I don't disagree with your logic train there, though. Flavor-wise, I kind of wanted to go a little bit lower, but for being in the style and the ABV, that's where I kind of went with the 3.5. But
It is a 3.5 average.
I don't think. Aha! Right again.
Oh, he's at 3.5. For some reason, I thought my head had him down as like a 2.75.
No. Not that. Speaking of Cameron Reed, just jumped on. Says, "Hey, bros, how's it going? What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
Hi, Cameron.
If we get a free Saturday in the foreseeable future, never, we'll have to plan a CarMax day."
Yeah, we will. That sounds
Or
nice.
Sunday.
I was thinking about trying to like.
Especially when my schedule changes, though. Sundays I'm free right now, so.
Yeah. Side note, I meant to do this the other day. I was thinking about it. I'm gonna work on getting a little Facebook group for us to put together for all that. That we can try to do like the Kuma
that's a good
Club,
idea.
and then we can just like throw out like, "Hey, let's try to meet up again sometime soon." And
CarMax Club.
because I like Jared, I don't have his number, but we could rope him into that, and we could rope Chris Ream into that. We could rope Tyler into that.
Always.
Him
Savage
over there,
will be
he roped
part of
me
that
into
too.
this.
Savage wants to.
Savage wants to smoke? Mm-hmm. Okay.
She likes a cigar.
We can rope her into this.
Yeah.
Second Rick and Morty quote. Second VC quote.
I haven't watched much Rick and Morty in a long time.
Cameron says he's down for a Sunday adventure.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm always down for a good Sunday adventure.
Down.
Anyway, so our next beer. I'm ADD as hell today. I'm sorry.
Today?
I'm sorry.
I'm not here.
So I went to I went to the doctor, like I told you, got my physical. Cholesterol fucking great. It's great. It pisses off every doctor I've ever been to. But doing great. I had multiple things I need to talk to him about that, like my shoulder and a few other things. Straight up, the one thing I wanted to go into, I wish. I need penis reduction. No, God no. I couldn't even finish that sentence and believe it. But between my shoulder and a few other things, the whole reason I set up this physical was to bring up ADD stuff.
Mm-hmm. You forgot.
Yeah, straight up forgot ADD
ADD
stuff.
forgot
Is
it.
that not the most par for the fucking course thing ever?
That's funny.
Yeah, I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It was just so. Oh, he's doing my sleep test, or he's not doing it, but he's scheduling a sleep test.
Oh,
So you might actually get a CPAP so you can sleep?
Yes. It'll
Warm
change
down.
his life.
Much like him and this girl he's trying to work on with Steph and Urkelden. Wearing him down.
I understood what he said, but he ran words so close together
fast, yeah.
that I got very.
The only reason I knew what he said is because he said it earlier and it didn't get a
And
reaction
the
from us.
only word I got out of it was
you tried it
Urkel, and I
again?
put 2 and 2 together. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when you say something that you think's funny. Not you, just people in general. And
Sounds like me.
well, this time
Doesn't
it's
get the
you.
reaction.
And you don't get the reaction, so you try to bring it up again like they didn't hear it the first time.
We heard.
Oh, I figured you heard it. I just think it's funny regardless.
No, but people in general do it. Like, everybody has done that at some point.
What's that?
Is there chunky in there?
I'm not sure we're going to get all the flavor. Feel the can.
Holy crap. Why is that so heavy?
Here, hold on. We're gonna pour some beer back in it and try to swirl it. It feels like mud in the bottom of the can.
Yeah, it looks like mud in the bottom of the can.
All right, so I'm gonna pour some beer in it and
Oh, that's a
swirl.
little weird. It could be. Oh,
I want to say.
I don't know if I want to. That could be slime, gross shit.
Might be best leaving that out. Yeah.
That's fair.
If it's solidified down there, we probably don't want
That
it.
is.
It's
Pass that
gelled
over to
up.
Matt real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, that is hefty.
It congealed at
Now,
the bottom of this.
Probably is all the good sounding stuff. Like, it looks like a melted Snickers.
It does.
Now I'm kind of off put by this. That's where all the peanut butter, marshmallow, chocolate, milk, sugar are all at. Is down
Just
there.
all the flavor.
Oh, buddy. Well, it still smells kind of good though. Like it still smells nice and peanut buttery. When I hear
Somebody's
Yeah, put
asking me
that on
about.
Kin
Somebody's
Kin.
literally asking me about like what all's in the bottom of this.
it's a great question. It's some kind of concoction of probably all the ingredients and adjuncts. Because
Okay, so you know when you get a caramel macchiato, iced caramel macchiato, so the caramel never actually dissolves, and it all just sits
Yeah.
at the bottom?
That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like.
Except weirder.
Yeah.
Flavor's still in the beer though.
still getting a good
Wow.
flavor, yeah. And I realized
In
that
the nose, too.
you didn't really read much about it because we were
No.
busy
Well, I was too bit. The weight of the can.
googling the innards
Hold
of
on.
the can.
The balance point of the. Let me put it this way. This is how much shit's in the bottom. The balance point of this can is about right here, and I don't want to drop it in case I'm just slightly off, but it's about right because that tips that way. That tips
Yeah.
that way. It's about right there. That tells you how much shit's in the bottom of this damn can. This is Wiley Roots Brewing Company's. You had an extra pair of gloves this whole time. Imperial Stout with peanut butter, marshmallow, chocolate, milk, sugar, natural and artificial flavors. Keep cold, enjoy fresh, which this has been kept cold. It has been in the fridge the whole time. 10.2%.
Do we enjoy it fresh though?
Fucking fine now. I doubt it.
It looks like I'm pretty sure that came out before Christmas.
No, it was after. It was in one of the crates after Christmas.
But it is a great name though.
I like that flavor.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
It's right now by far the best beer of the night.
that is tasty.
It is chocolatey.
Now, you're
it
saying that
is
as,
peanut
like-
butter. It is marshmallow.
So you want to know what flavor I wish was in it though? A little bit of mint.
No.
I think a little bit of mint would work really well.
I don't think that it needs it, but I don't think it would be bad.
But this is fantastic.
I'm trying to think of, like, if you added peanut butter to a marshmallow pie, it's kind of
A little bit, yeah.
like a moon pie. Peanut butter moon pie.
Moon pies are gross.
I know, but this flavors are here.
You kind of got a point though.
Yeah.
Brooklyn! Oh, there's food.
She's very proud of this.
Hold on,
As she
there's
should be.
food. So, guys, yeah.
Case?
What are we
Well,
getting?
thank you. What is this?
What are we getting?
Cheesecake.
Who made it?
Me. It's all Brooklyn.
What'd you say it
All
is?
There's
Brooklyn.
strawberries if you
It's
want
cheesecake.
strawberries.
Oh, cheesecake. Ooh, should go really well. Though.
Actually, yeah, this is perfect timing. Brooklyn, in case you were wondering if your timing was on point, yes.
It sure is.
The answer is just yes.
This is a chocolate peanut butter marshmallow. Now, give me the can.
Oh yeah, fill the can. Have fun
This is
with
an
that.
empty can. There's a bunch of sludge in the bottom.
Looks pretty
Brooklyn,
gross.
feel how heavy that can is.
It looks disgusting inside of it.
That is mighty tasty, bro.
There's so much crap in the bottom of that can.
Almost needs shook up or something.
I rolled it, but oh shit, Brooklyn.
Yeah,
That's really good.
Thank you.
Sorry guys, we're having a snack break right
Actually, it's
now.
like cheesecake without the stuff on it, so like, this is good.
We are legitimately having a snack break. It's fine. Brooklyn is an aspiring young chef and is doing a damn good job at it lately.
Yeah, no, she's doing quite well.
Let's see. We had the cupcakes. When was that? That was birthday cupcakes. So John's birthday.
Yep.
Those were great. The bread she made this winter was great.
Mm-hmm.
She's been on a roll. Girl can cook. So thank you, because wow.
What's your
That's
secret
delicious,
ingredient in
thank
this?
2 pounds of cream cheese.
Secret ingredient.
Secret ingredient? Oh,
Her love.
my
Duh.
vanilla extract sugar.
It's not extract.
Vanilla sugar.
It's vanilla bean sugar.
Ooh, damn, girl. No wonder it's so good.
Yep.
That's the expensive stuff.
Now when you get the vanilla bean from Smell.
That helps. Girl, you nailed this. Proud of you.
Yeah, very good.
Hey, while you're here, how's track going?
Okay.
Because we're eating, so I'm filling time right now. Just okay?
Well, it's going pretty good, but Thursday, my 1600 wasn't
I about
very
missed my
good.
mouth. It wasn't?
It's impressive.
No. I ran 30 seconds slower than a month ago.
Atta girl.
They had to travel up to Lafayette. They were at Harrison.
That'll do it.
And they were running late. They didn't get to fully warm up and stretch. And
No, that'll do it.
And it was our first meet in the heat.
Yep, that'll also do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dear, thank you so much for the cheesecake. That was...
You're welcome. Do you
Wow.
want to take it?
Yes, please.
You ran anchor in the 4x8?
4x4.
4x4. You ran anchor in the 4x4.
Okay.
I've never run the 400 before.
Yeah, you're a long distance runner. One lap's like less
Yeah.
than a warm up.
I ran a 71.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not as fast as I run it, but you know.
Yeah.
Surely.
Brooklyn just looked at me like, yeah, right.
But
If there's a T-bone steak at the other end, maybe.
yeah, on Wednesday I'm an alternate for the 1600
Oh, okay.
anniversary race.
Atta girl.
And
Nice.
then on Saturday, anniversary meet, I'm running the 3200.
I promise I'm not rooting for the person to break their leg. That would be the one that needs to be out of the race for you. So it's fine.
Yeah. It would be in there for Cam.
She's like, it doesn't even matter.
I'm the one alternate, so.
Oh, I love you, Brookie. Thank you again,
Thank
sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Whew. Sorry, guys, we got off the rails, but that was because we're selfish, and that tasted freaking fantastic.
Speaking
that's
of Cans
great
politely
cheesecake.
asking that we're making him hungry, can we get back to the beer?
That cheesecake is fantastic.
Yeah. Also, she touched a beer can.
She did touch
That's
a
like the
beer
second one.
can. Yeah, well,
She's on a roll, and that one's open.
she actually asked me what her first beverage should be when she's 21.
I'm so
And
happy.
You said sparkling water?
No. What would you say?
A big barrel aged barley wine. No,
What would you say, Matt?
I said sparkling water. I'm sticking to it.
that's not what I think. Actually, we're also going to put this out to the crowd. So, someone who is very opposed to alcohol, but very
With parents who are not.
yeah, but and also very food sorted. She's very good at flavors and flavor profiles, and John and I will constantly like, hey, what's this missing? What flavors are you getting? And she's very good at finding it. So for those of you watching, what do you think it should be? Ooh, me. For her, I think it has to be something flavored without being overly alcoholic. Like flavor, like you don't want that. Ooh, that's tough.
John's already sitting on an answer over there.
What's your answer then?
Margarita.
That makes sense, but I'm wanting something slightly more
That's
difficult than
easy.
that.
Yeah.
Because that,
No, but it's Brooklyn. She's not
does-
going to go with anything.
hey, it does fit Brooklyn.
Right.
Damn it. I wanted something
Know
like,
your audience.
but I also wanted something just like,
Sure. Now, Kylie, we can get creative.
no, Kylie, you could
It'll
just
be
say
like-
Bud Light and it'd be fine.
It'll be like, all right, what has she not had yet?
By the way, the Two Beerded Guys did not condone underage.
No, I
drinking.
don't. No, I will punish her for it if I catch her. But I'm also being realistic.
1 out of 2 ain't bad.
Yeah, I know. One cooks amazing cheesecake. The other eats dog treats with peanut butter.
I couldn't have worked better today.
If only it would have been a cheesecake flavored dog treat, then it really would have came full circle.
Kylie saw her sister making cheesecake and was like, I wonder what that dog treat tastes like.
At least you put peanut butter on it.
Is there peanut butter on it or just peanut butter in it? Don't answer.
I'm not asking. It's actually a Kong. She was sitting there. One of them rubber dog toys.
I love both my girls.
All right, this beer though. All right, so the can's a little off-putting by the weight and the sludge in the bottom.
Yeah.
Now the label's awesome and the name's awesome, but the beer, I'm telling you right now, this beer is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Very flavorful. The flavors are very blended, work well together. Nothing overpowers. I am a huge fan.
So you don't think this
Diabetes.
No, not at all. It's not overly sweet.
And we always talk about peanut butter being so tough to pull off because you typically get that oily extract if they use
Or a roasted peanut.
or roasted nuts. Yeah, this is really good. Obviously, I mean, bottom of the can, it seems like they used real peanut butter.
Yeah,
Or they melted a candy bar into every single
one
can.
potential
whatever.
explanation on what happened.
Candy line, they just drop the candy in each one.
Whoa! After a long absence, welcome back to the TBG arena. Cosmos Carlos!
Cosmos!
Bringing back his patented best impersonation of old Ben. Hello there.
What is up, Cosmos?
We missed you.
From Panama.
Your presence has been duly missed, sir. Good to see you back.
In case anybody was wondering, he's from Panama. Not that I got that wrong 32 times or anything.
Hey, it's all right. I know how it goes. I called Carrie she for almost as many times.
Yeah. Actually, might have been longer.
Yeah, Grant, the fact that we got your name wrong twice now, it's early, buddy.
You're doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
You're not even close to in trouble yet. All right.
He says drinking a few beers.
Well,
Attaboy.
yeah, that's what we would expect, Cosmos.
Yep.
It's you, and you like us. Of course you're drinking. That's why you like us. You're drunk. Matt's going to do a quick rinse here,
put it with
but
sober,
Matt,
is that what you
before
said?
you get up, you're first to score.
That is good. It's 10%, you said? It's pretty drinkable, pretty smooth for a tenner. All the flavors that are on the can, I think, are in the can. And it's pretty well balanced. It's for some reason it's not hitting me as like a home run on the flavor, even though it's all there. Like, it's all done well. But I would give it like a 4 1/4.
The way he said
I
that,
know.
definitely thought it was going to be under
it's-
4.
No, it's definitely good. It's definitely worth searching out. Just for
Right.
me, it's not tickling my elbow. Like it's so it's not that upper tier there.
Just making sure that like I wasn't the only one picking up that the way he said that sounded like we were getting like a 3.5 or
Yeah,
something.
he kind of did like what I
can see
did,
that
yes.
is divisive though, because like it's not diabetes free, but it is almost too sweet for me, which is weird because I don't.
Not
really
even
that
close to
usually.
that sweet.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I would make a cheesecake with this.
No, for sure. You could probably do it with the sludge at the bottom.
Yeah. Cut that can open. I'm with Matt. I'm 4 1/4. I do think it's really good. I would definitely try to search this out again. At the same time, yeah, it's not tingling my jingles and jingling my tingles, but it's good. It's really good. Best so far.
I would be curious to see what the base of this is and try that if that were possible. Like see where they started with.
Because
like as good as this is with all the, I think like a couple adjuncts less would make it more appealing for me personally. So that's where I'd like to see like what this started as.
interesting.
Damn good. I'm gonna be slightly higher. I give it a 4.5. That is a very enjoyable beer. I think it's one of my favorite peanut butter beers in a long time.
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorite marshmallow. I don't like marshmallow a lot of times in beers because it comes out burnt.
And it's not toasted marshmallow. It's just straight
Creamy marshmallow.
Yeah,
Maybe
cream
that's what
puff
the bottom
marshmallow.
can.
Like that is fun. It's actually just the goddamn
Just peanut butter and yeah.
marshmallow fluff.
Yeah,
That's just marshmallow fluff at the bottom of the can.
Yeah. That's what it tasted like.
Is that why it's a fluffer nutter? It's half fluff and half nutter?
I mean, sure.
That's what they put in the cans in each?
Just an extruder, just spraying it into the... and you hear it too every time.
That's clearly wrong.
I'm gonna throw this away. I don't want
Matt's back there doing this!
I don't want this to sit over here for like months on end. So I'm
It's
gonna throw
always
this one
gone by
away.
the next week.
Yeah, but just to be safe.
But the rats
mean,
might
that's
be
fair.
in the next week.
That's fair.
It's that sludge is gonna turn into slime and it's gonna grow.
And then it'll
I'm
become
gonna have the blob
sentient.
in the basement.
And then it'll be just like The Last of Us down here in the basement. Like
Yeah.
the fudge will grow sentience, it'll spore out.
It's not cordyceps.
Yet.
I'm not entirely sure what's in there.
Actually, that just turned us into patients 0, 0, and 0.1.
Yeah. Sorry guys. It's been a good run.
Carlos does say it is Sunday, so it is okay to drink.
Wait, is there a bad day to drink?
No.
Okay. And I don't drink much anymore, which is annoying.
Only
But
any day that ends on Y.
I wish. I sleep and I coach.
Yeah.
And when I'm not sleeping or coaching, I try to see people that I want to see, which is why I haven't seen any
He
of
hasn't
them in
seen
a
us
while.
forever.
Yeah, your absence has been noted.
No, it hasn't. I actually forgot about him.
Right. Hey, you kind of forget about it until you like talk like, oh yeah, it has been a while.
It's been a while.
Tyler.
Who is Tyler?
Where's Tyler?
Oh, the guy.
Oh, that dude who's that really angry sometimes and a bit abrasive.
I am never angry.
I thought you just
That
gave
one
a Jeopardy
sounded
answer.
angry.
I am never angry. Abrasive, sure.
Angry sometimes.
I gave up on the whole trying to be nice thing. It didn't work.
Lasted longer than we thought it would have.
I did a good job for a while.
Average to better than average job for a bit.
I did a good no.
And he's back.
Angry.
He's
Such
an angry
dwarf.
elf. Oh, dwarf. I'm taller than you, fucker.
He has to be a South Pole elf. Call me elf one more time. Okay, you're an elf.
I don't even like that movie. All right. Our last beer
Let's go.
of the show. I'm sure we'll have a beer during drunken movie reviews.
We gotta kill a keg.
Yeah, we do. I'm off work tonight, so I might crash here anyways.
Okay.
This is Maestro by Ale Song Brewing and Blending. Barley wine ale aged in bourbon barrels because barley wine is life. 13.9%. Is this a real life or is it? Sorry. Nobody wants to hear me sing.
No.
Brewed and bottled by Ale Song Brewing and Blending
We just lost Cosmos.
out of Eugene, Oregon. Not to be confused with Susie, Oregon. This is Eugene, Oregon.
Is there actually a Susie, Oregon, or is that just... I'm not that familiar with Oregon, so that could be a town and I wouldn't know.
I mean, it might be, but I was just throwing a name out there.
Okay.
Amanda.
It's-
Amanda. Origin.
It's as equally...
Did you say
I
Origin?
did.
All right, so
I've been drinking, Tyler.
the fourth vintage of our beloved English-style barley wine ale may be our finest to date. Aged in freshly emptied Heaven Hill bourbon barrels, this oak-forward leader crescendos from the first sip to last. Sultry aromas of toffee, vanilla, and spice lead the band, and a balanced sweet, caramel-like malt flavor rounds out this full-bodied ale. And since it's been a while since I've read this part, like
Been
a
a
song,
while.
each beer is our expression. The enjoyment and interpretation is yours.
I like it.
I don't read that very often on the bottles or anything anymore because it's on all of them. But sometimes it just needs to, be a reminder.
I'm looking at
What the hell are we
Oregon
doing
City
over here?
names.
I swear to God, if there's a Susie, if there is a Susie,
I know, I was starting to look,
There's
and
a
then I saw...
Dallas. St. Helens. Sandy.
oh damn, I got
That's pretty
close.
close.
The best part is the fact that both of you started looking.
I was like, well, this can't be the dumbest named city. It's as equally likely as unlikely that it could be a city name, you know?
It makes me laugh that both of you started looking.
Not that I thought it was a city name. I just wanted to know what city names were there.
The fact I got pretty close with Sandra though,
They're sisters.
I ain't met them.
Sandra D.
and their sisters. So there's Sandra and sisters, but no Susie. This is bullshit. All right,
There's Carlton.
Well, who's Susie's sister?
Carl.
Boring.
You know llamas with hats. So many people don't realize how
Fuck yeah.
awesome that is.
Can you pass that over?
There's
to
a
that?
John Day.
Sometimes you gotta hanker for human fingers, and you just gotta take care of that.
Carl, what are we standing in? Would you believe it's God's tears? Would you believe it's a melted milkshake? Carl,
No,
what
I
are
would
we
not.
standing in? It's the lovely elderly couple from 2B.
Hannah
Carl!
Donald. This is Joseph Hannah Donald. Should have the Mel name.
Cam says, thought it was Liquor Sunday and Beer Monday. This guy parties.
I know. That's why I'm off. I normally do liquor on most Sundays.
Liquor?
I know her.
Yeah, llamas with hats. I haven't seen that in forever, and it's still one of the most quotable things I can do because it is just funny as shit. And they made so many parts to it.
They did, but if you watch them all together, it's like 20 minutes.
I know. And it's amazing.
They're just all like 2-minute shorts.
And it's amazing.
All right, John, are you prepared for this maestro? Do you got to get in the head game here? You got to
The
reset
nose is fantastic. They're not wrong. That is very toffee. I get a little bit of spice.
Very, very toffee on the nose. What's the difference between like a toffee and a caramel besides the
A bit of
crunch?
orange.
So I have a question for you. First thing I felt like when it hit my lips was that it was thin. But then as you drink it, you're like, holy shit, this is a thick motherfucker.
Yeah.
But like when you look at it, you go to taste it, everything tells you this is a thin beer. And it's like, as it hit my lips, I'm like, this isn't thin. No, it's fucking not.
I'm really kind of confused. Because when you think barley wine, you think of those stone fruits. You think, and it's not. It's complex.
This leans more towards the spice, the toffee, the caramel.
Kind of a Belgian quad like.
A little bit. I mean, English barley wines they do have some differences, kind of like Belgians have differences. My only thing, I typically like stone fruit in my barley wine, but I love the way this is. And the best part about this is the fact that it's bringing out barrel flavors more. Mm-hmm. Sometimes with barley wines that are more dark fruit originated, the barrel and the barley wine fight. We've had those before, where we're like, that barrel and the barley wine just doesn't work.
Doesn't gel.
Because of the flavor profile this is, it blends with that barrel really well. Because vanilla and toffee and all those go well together.
Which I think that's an interesting point, because when I was hanging out with Reem like Friday night, we were sampling some bourbons and stuff, and this reminds me more of like almost the drinking experience on a bourbon, where it's pretty smooth up front, but I'm getting a lot of the more flavor on the back end. Like, after I take the drink, then I kind of get like the more lingering flavor, which is interesting because most of the barley wines we've had, I feel like we're more like up front. So it's kind of cool that this one's more on the back end.
You know what it reminds me of? Glenmorangie aged in the ruby port barrels.
No.
Because I'm getting
I like
chocolate
this.
orange. You like the Glenmorangie, actually.
I like it better than most scotches. That does not mean I liked it.
Which is funny. I didn't. After you said orange, and I took that first drink. I was like, "Oh,
it's like an orange potpourri sort of."
It is like a orange zest, almost like just that lightest of orange in it. Like, that's unique, and it still got that complexity. It's good.
It's
like
really good.
The barrel is there, but not overwhelming. Like it's a participant, not a driver. Everything's in pretty good balance.
It is different than most barley wines we've had on the English side. And I love how they made sure and said English. Like, this is no American triple IPA.
Right.
But I kind of like the fact that it's different, though, personally, because the ones that we've had a big scale of like, well, these really didn't work to like really good, and this one stands out compared to all of them.
Really syrupy body without being syrup.
Yeah, it's not.
No, it's really hard to describe the thickness of this beer. Because when you look at it, everything in your mind is telling you it's thin. But it gives you a heavy, drinkable, almost stout-like body.
I was thinking more akin to like John said, a quad, or like it's got more like a quad-ish body. Where
it's heavier than a quad.
Yeah, but I mean, kind of more like where you're like, oh, it looks and feels like it should drink light, but it drinks like heartier.
I get that
so
orange coriander.
I don't get coriander at all. Maybe a little orange.
I think it's delicious. It's just unique for barley wine.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I'm not arguing with you. It's more I'm trying to pick apart the flavors as well. I don't get coriander at all, and I don't get traditional Belgian flavors at all. But I do see the orange a little bit. Mm-hmm. I get a lot of toffee.
You get toffee.
A lot of caramel. A little bit of vanilla. A little bit of char from the barrel. Mm-hmm. Which is nice. It actually adds a lot to this beer.
I think it enhances a little bit of spice that's in it.
Yeah, it's a really unique. I think a lot of the spice does come from the barrel. I think they made a barley wine that was gonna be enhanced by the barrel, not compete. Mm-hmm. Damn, it's good. It's just different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had probably one other barley wine that reminded me of this. The J.W. Lee's reminds me of this a little bit. That one we had, now that's a long time ago. That's 3 years ago. But the J.W. Lee's that we picked up from Muncie Beer Place. Why am I? Muncie Beer Place, famous.
Hey, Muncie
guy.
Just me.
Shit, why can't I think of it either? Hurrah!
Thank you. Tyler straight up drew a blank there.
Yeah. I thought we were talking about the The packaged liquor place or whatever.
No, when we picked it up at the Herat, that J.W. Lee's, that really old barley wine that we got.
Yeah.
It had a similar orange, kind of orangey feel to it. But that's one of the only ones I can think of that's even remotely...
We have had a barley wine in the last 6 months that was different. And I don't know if it was quite like this, but that's the only other one I could think of that was different than a normal barley wine.
It wasn't like this. I know which one you're talking about,
Yeah.
but I'm drawing a blank on the name. But it wasn't like this, but it was different.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
That's really good.
Alesong always does really good beers, but typically, whatever style they say they're making, it's, they just took that style and just ran, like they enhanced it. It's just they maximize that style. This is they took the style and went, you know what? We're not going to change it, but we're going to go to the other part of the spectrum of it.
Yeah.
You know, beers are a little bit of a spectrum anyways. Every style is. And they kind of went they kind of went over here and just went, you know what? We're going to hang out on this side of it. And to me, that's almost more impressive because you confuse people while also making people go, I mean, they're still technically right. This is still an English barley wine. This
Just
still
like for the
is.
last 5 minutes, like this is still in style, but it's different than every other one we've
Yeah.
had. Like,
Somehow they stayed directly in style and very traditional while also making you feel almost like you're drinking an adjunct heavy barley wine. Like, because it was so unique and different. Like, that's brewing at its finest.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's what
We've come to
we
expect.
expect
Yeah.
from Alesong.
There's a reason when we see Alesong. Like, that was a $28 bottle, and I didn't even look at the price when I bought it. I legit saw it and went...
you opened a crate for this beer, right?
Technically, technically I opened it for the Drecker. But this was the one that I was glad I'd already opened it, but it wouldn't have mattered because I would have opened it for this one.
Right.
No, but this was one I literally hit buy and never looked at the price. Like, until after I hit it, I went, I should see what just came out of my account. Oh, okay, 28. That's not bad.
It's not Anchorage.
Yeah, I don't buy shit from Anchorage without looking.
$72 later.
Yeah, they just had a almost $80 beer on there the other day.
I mean, their stuff is good.
That barley wine. The one we bought that one time. It's gone up again.
No, it's increased in price by $30. Because
I think it was 75 technically, so $25. Yeah,
It's a good one.
it's very good, but damn.
With that, not to get too far off a rail with that conversation, but since they're in Alaska, how much of that is due to just geographics and transporting?
From what I understand, the price up there is not that much less than what it is via.
Okay, so it's maybe just kind of that's what it is,
And you gotta think-
and then transporting.
Think about it. We bring European beers over all the time. You can get them pretty dirt cheap at
Total Wine.
True.
That's coming just as far. Well, maybe
Farther,
not.
some might say.
Nah, European beers is probably closer than Alaska to us, but Japanese beers you can get pretty cheap at Total Wine, and it's a lot further. There we go. I was like, I need to find something that makes sense. Definitely India beers. No matter what direction they fly, it's a long way to us. That's almost like about as far as you can get, no matter what direction you fly. Goddamn Midwest.
Either time travel forward 2 days or backwards 2 days.
Yeah, sounds right.
Depending on where you're going.
And that's how it works, right? You time travel, depending on the direction you got, right? Yeah. Just making sure I had that right.
I gotta look at you on this one, Telly, because I know John probably hasn't. But oh brother, where art thou?
Oh fuck yeah, he's
I
seen
love
it.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Well, it's goddamn geological oddity. It's 2 weeks from everywhere.
I don't remember that. But
So-
See, that's why I had to look at Tyler.
I mean, I remember that. But that's also actually what inspired him to grow a beard.
because he was a Dapper Dan man. He had to wait 2 weeks for it to come in.
Yeah, he had to make sure he had the his hair
Dapper
stuff
Dan.
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
making
this is
fun
why we
of
don't
his
talk to you
baldness.
about movies.
I'm
John.
making fun of his baldness.
Even
right
ones you
now.
have seen. Oh.
I know.
Because he doesn't need
don't
Dapper
care about
Dan
that.
because he's bald.
You know, we had a wonderful conversation about John Cena a couple weeks ago too. Like, it happens to the best of us, man.
Yeah, John Cena's going a little bald. WrestleMania was had a great look.
A
For
little
him.
exposing.
Wait, did he have his hair grown out for?
Yeah.
He has had his hair grown out for a minute. And
I know, but if
he's
I,
got he's an actor
if
now.
I was
He's
going to
not
be on
shaving that
WrestleMania,
off.
I'd
He
have
had a
probably
monkey
shaved
butt going on.
it. Oh, poor John.
He also wore a hat down there. I'll give him a benefit. Maybe it's just bad hat day.
Poor John.
Bad day. He lost Austin Theory.
First match of the WrestleMania. But he couldn't have won. I mean, realistically, he's not coming back for.
I do like Austin though, so that doesn't break
He's
my
a
heart.
good wrestler.
Back to this beer.
Hey, but for those of you that are watching, did anybody watch WrestleMania? I was
Yes.
only able to watch day two, but had a blast watching day two. Although day two was a little sloppy at times. We had a couple injuries. We did.
Yeah, Lily too.
We had a couple severe
Shane
injuries.
McMahon.
Shane McMahon went down. Snoop Dogg through the people's elbow. That was great.
That was great.
Which they've interviewed. They interviewed Vince, and Vince just basically was like, "I've known Snoop a long time." Or no, it wasn't Vince. They interviewed Triple H. Triple H was like, "I've known Snoop a long time," and he's a wrestling Hall of Famer, which to me is hilarious because wrestling just names people Hall of Famers all the time.
Yeah.
But he goes, he's a consummate professional, but none of us expected that. He goes, that was one of those, he started doing something, and when he started doing something, what's his name? Miz saw it and just went, I'm staying put. Let's see what happens.
As he should.
He goes, literally, Snoop didn't even tell him. He goes, Miz goes, I'm going to lay here for a second because other stuff was supposed to happen. And nothing's happening, and Miz evidently thought about, all right, I need to find a way to...
Yeah, to do something.
And he goes, he saw Snoop.
Snoop's got this.
He heard Snoop say something over the mic and just went, oh, Snoop's about to do something. I'm just going to stay right here. Because Snoop hit him at first, and he's like, he went down, because that wasn't even part of it, really. And he goes, but I'm going to get up, maybe hit Snoop, do something like that. No, he goes, once I heard Snoop start talking too after hitting me, it was like, oh, something's going to happen. I don't know what it is, but something's going to happen.
I think that's so.
Wasn't as good as Pat McAfee, but it was up there.
Which is almost why I love wrestling.
I was going to say.
Because that takes work to, in the moment, work that wow.
Improv, yeah.
Wrestling obviously is fake, right? It's scripted.
It's at least semi-scripted.
Yeah.
But, what happens
But
in
it's
the
live.
match, yeah.
And as we know, going live
can go off the rails. I mean...
Shane McMahon blows out his quad.
And as an entertainment professional, they've got to cover.
Yeah. And
they've got to make something
what's
happen.
his name? Took the ladder to the face and
that's Finn Balor.
had to have stitches ringside.
Oh, he got the staples.
Or staples, yeah.
Yeah, 14 staples in his head.
It was that many? Dang.
Yeah.
That is insane.
And then he still finished the match. That's a consummate professional.
And it wasn't a short match after he took that.
He was going for a little
wrestled
bit.
for a while.
Yeah, that's...
and took continued blows.
Yeah, I was impressed.
Yeah, I mean...
He's got a little more respect in my
they're
book
fun.
now. Yeah.
They're fun. And sometimes the storylines don't always click or hit or whatever.
A lot of times.
Which Cameron says WWE, he's not a big fan right now.
I mean, I'd be better if Dominic could, disappear off a fucking...
It's all about family.
Boat or something.
Yeah.
Give me a cruise accident.
Oh, they'll do the Latino World Order turn. Because now they're
Of course you
brought
do.
that back.
Of course you do.
Yeah. Well, that's Ray and
I
Santos
know,
Escobar.
but of course you do.
They're the good guys.
Yes, Munchkin. What can we do for you?
Could Ray be a bad guy, though?
No.
I don't think he's ever made that heel turn.
What can we do?
She just wants to be on screen. You can give her a dog treat.
She's like,
Yeah, you can give me a dog treat.
yeah, we've already told the world about it. It's fine.
How about my 2 track meets?
How'd your track meets go?
Well, I have 2. I have one on Monday and one on Tuesday. Then my first one was on Wednesday.
How'd you run Wednesday? Make it quick. This has to be quick.
So
Fast.
I ran the 4x4. Our team got last, but it's okay because it was the first meet. And then for the 800, I got 307.
That's not bad for 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 12-year-old.
12.
Yeah, I fixed it before you got there. I got there.
You felt her staring at you, though.
No, she didn't react as much as I'd expect. 12-year-old doing an 800, that's pretty decent.
And
especially when you're like this tall.
on her 4x400, she made up time in hers.
My girl!
Probably she halved the distance between her and the girl in front of her.
Jesus.
Yeah. And which was probably about 100 meters.
Well, I mean, in all
she made
fairness,
up probably about 50 meters on her.
in all fairness, she does have a better PR in cross country at her age than her sister does, who's a
Yes.
varsity cross country runner for a state champ.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, Kylie's already showing them motors, She got them wheels.
And this week, for Monday, I'm running the 2400, which is 6 laps.
And then look forward to that.
Wait, hold on. There's such a thing as 6 laps in track? I thought the whole point with track was short distances.
That's the field portion, huh?
All right. Head up
And
safe,
then,
boy.
and then I'm doing the 4x8,
Head upstairs.
Sounds
which
good,
is
sweetheart.
2 laps.
Love you.
Bye.
Drew says UFC WWE. I don't know if that's like a NWO versus Nitro kind of thing. but
No.
that'd be-
They
UFC
merged.
that'd
They
be-
merged.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, did Dana
Why
White
did
buy
the
it?
The Endeavor bought WWE.
Okay, I
They
saw
announced it
like
the
a
Monday
headline
after
that was in
WrestleMania.
talks to possibly happen.
It happened.
Oh, that's
Okay.
gonna suck.
We'll see. Yeah.
That's not gonna go well.
Well, it's just gonna be an octagon instead of a square now. So
I need Dana
So
White to disappear.
no
too.
surprise, but the girl who eats dog treats with peanut butter evidently just runs dumb.
We've talked about that. You got to run dumb to
Yeah.
be good.
So I mean, yeah.
Like your ceiling isn't that great as a runner if you don't run dumb.
Yep.
Because you have to be
Son of
willing to
fuck.
basically die. It's fine.
bitch.
Whoa.
Dr. Drew says, "Hit me up if you need a guest host. Maybe Knight can come down with him."
If it's a Sunday, he could.
I
Knight
can
can't do it on Mondays because he has a
Yeah,
skid.
that's why I was like, "What the shit?" But yeah,
We'll probably reach out.
yeah.
I'm sure we will.
As I said, he
By we, Tyler.
he did say he'd be tribute. So
Problem is, Sunday is when I can also be here, so I don't need a guest host.
You
But
guys.
guest. Ooh, hey, what are you doing next Sunday?
you son of a bitch.
Hey, if I can miss a
That's-
show, so can you.
I mean,
We need a button pusher then.
it's just
But
all
if you
that.
can bring Knight, if both of you can come, we'll have a show next Sunday.
God damn it.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Drew and Knight, that'd be fun.
That'll be fun.
They could alternate. One does the first half, one does the first half. They
I
switch.
have to teach them how to push buttons though.
Nah. We will start and we'll do
not that
everything
hard.
important.
The dispitchery is the harder part. That's a skill that can't be learned.
Oh, Jesus.
You're just born with
Except
that.
Savage has done it for us, too.
Yeah.
Because she knew you weren't going to. Anyway, so, guys, this beer is stupid good. I know we got way down the rabbit hole there. But, damn, I'm impressed.
Brother
it
Cameron
is-
says he did 2 miles on the racetrack
Hey,
too.
it's you first. Go ahead.
475. Damn good.
I gotta agree, it's not quite a 5 for my flavor profile, but it's about as close as you can get. 4.75.
May as well make that 3.
A 3? Damn, you fucking suck.
Got jokes.
It is great. Thank you guys. I know this is a weird show. John's mentally not there. I'm ADD as hell lately.
So ADD forgot to ask the doctor
About
about his ADD.
yeah, leave me alone. All right. But don't. Hey, just a reminder: if you haven't bought your tickets to Hops and Coaster Drops this fall, you need to do it ASAP. They are absolutely selling fast. They sold the first 30%, like the first 24 hours it was even on.
Oh wow.
They are legitimately selling quickly, so make sure you buy those soon. We're gonna host an after party. We're gonna do all sorts of fun stuff. We will talk to you guys later. We have a lot of stuff coming up. We'll be announcing soon. We do have an event though in early May that's
Savor
Lebanon, hosted by Indiana on Tap, right in Town Square of Lebanon. Like it is.
Windy as hell.
Yeah, make sure you strap down
Typically,
your tents.
Make sure you strap down your tent.
I may not bring a tent.
Might want to check the weather before you make that decision. If it's real sunny, you're gonna want that tent. We've dealt with that.
We're just talking
We
photo
don't
guys
have any
against.
merch. We could go without a table. That one, I guess,
Figure it out.
depending on what's going on. We need to do the merch thing. Anyway, ADD. Sorry. We have a lot of events coming up. We're gonna start posting a lot about our events where you can catch us live. So make sure you check that. I'm gonna be going through the schedule, making a schedule of events there where you can go out and you guys will see at least a couple weeks ahead of time, have a chance to buy tickets, have a chance to come see us. Let us know if you're coming to these events. We'll set up moments for you to be on camera with us to talk about the event if you want. We'll basically let you be a part of the goddamn production at some point. We like to have fun with our friends. So, and even if we don't know you, if you watch us at any
You
point
can
in
be a new
time,
We like strangers.
well, if you watch us at any point in time, I consider you a friend because we've done this so long that without you guys, it'd be pointless.
Yeah.
I'm TBG_Ops guy.
What are we being Q?
But before we do this, I forgot one important part. Beer of the night.
Oh shit.
Matt, what is yours?
Oh, it probably has to
remember
go
that
to
being
Ale Song. Like that. I don't really see any other reason to not do that one.
John?
Except the gloves one. The sludge, like, everything was so off-putting about that. I didn't actually taste it. I was like, oh, damn, this is good.
So extra pair of gloves for you?
Yep.
I think I'm the same way only because I expected everything I got out of Ale Song. And Wiley Roots, don't get us wrong, makes stupid good beer. We very rarely had anything from Wiley we didn't
It's
like.
just so off-putting.
But that can was so off-putting, and my anticipation plummeted at that.
Yep.
And then fucking, hey, you know what? It totally redeemed itself. And Matt, or behind the camera is...
Off screen, Matt.
We will be back next week, hopefully, if we can get a guest and host. If not,
figure
it'll
it
be
out.
2 weeks. Look for a post from us. Later, y'all.